Let's talk about motivation. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and welcome back to Camp NaNoWriMo. It is day 17. Today I wanted to talk about motivation, specifically the motivation of characters within a story. I think that it's important that every single character has a motivation. In my experience, it keeps a story from falling flat and not moving because there's a character that doesn't have a motivation and is just there to serve as a plot device. So there is a difference between serving as a plot device and having motivation. Like, a character can both have a motivation and be a plot device, but without the motivation and just being the plot device, the character is very flat, very boring, and readers can pick up on it. So what are my character's motivations? I'm going to discuss 5 of them. So number 1 is Noah, my main character, of course. Noah's main motivation is discovering more about herself. There's also the added smaller revenge side of the story against the demons that have been hunting her. But for the most part, her motivation is discovering who she is, why this is happening to her, answer to the why, answer to the how. My second character I want to talk about is the Demon Lord. He does have a name, however, I do not want to disclose it right now because it is a major spoiler, I think. His main motivation is retribution, redemption. He wants to undo the bad that he's done, and for the most part of the book he's trying to go around and change things that he had a hand in. The big part of that is what his role in Noah's story was. His role in Noah's story at the beginning of the novel is a very negative one. So his motivation has a little bit more behind it, I feel like, than Noah's, because hers is just curiosity driven, and obviously along with that curiosity is the answer to whether or not she's going to end up in heaven or hell for the rest of eternity. But for the Demon Lord, he is actively trying to avoid living in hell anymore. For him, there's higher stakes because he knows what it's like. So my third person I want to talk about is Lucille. She's the head of the trio of hunters that Noah becomes friends with. So for a lot of the book, her motivation is rooted in doing what is best for her team and trying not to fuck up. But in the background, she has family that she's trying to keep safe and trying to keep a secret from the hunters. The hunters do not know about her family. Her motivation is really rooted in she became a hunter to protect her family, and now she's in charge of a small hunter group, and it's just, she has a lot on her plate. So her main motivation is to protect and serve, which is a weird way of thinking about it, but also she has so much on her plate. She often comes across as flat, at least in this rendition of my book. Right now she comes across as flat, but what I think I need to work more on with her is how suspicious she is, not only of Noah, but also her teammates and also almost everybody she comes across. The fourth character that I'm talking about is Columba. Columba is the finder in the group of hunters, meaning they are predisposed to sensing supernatural energy. It can make them uncomfortable. They can see markings left by supernatural beings, like Noah practices angel writing, called literate, and Columba can see just very vaguely that there's something written. They can't understand what it says because it's in a different language. They know it's there and they know it was left by some supernatural energy. Columba's main motivation is to kill demons. they want to kill them, which in the story means just sending them back to hell. They do not want them on Earth, they want to get rid of them. And part of that is somebody close to Columba was killed by a demon. They were marked by a demon and then killed. So that's their motivation. They're a nice person, but their motivation is really destroy demons. My fifth and final character I will talk about is Maya. Maya's motivation is a spoiler. Her true motivation, anyway. The motivation that comes across the most, which is actually her fake motivation, is revenge. Just plain, simple, cut and dry revenge story. But her true motivation is hidden. That's all I have for now. I will update you later with a word count. Good evening. Writing update. I wrote 660 words today. A little better than yesterday. Still not quite where I want to be daily. I'm at the point now where NaNoWriMo is like, you didn't reach your goal for today. However, I'm still ahead of schedule, so don't know what that's about. Today's song is Lullaby of Woe by Ashley Serna. I'll put a link in the description. Also, let me know about your character motivations in the comment section, because I like to hear about that kind of thing. And it could be just your main character's main motivation, or one of your side ones, because side characters don't get the amount of love that they deserve. And they deserve love. So, that's all I have for today. See you tomorrow.